Hello, Cindy.
Hi, Tim.
How are you today?
I'm fabulous today.
Okay, what are we going to talk about today?
We are going to talk about how much money we spent in March. Yes. So, in March, we flew back from Turkey, March 1st, to Porto. Spent one night in Porto.
Okay, let's see this room. What? So I trip over everything. This is nice. Not as big as the room we had last time. We have a nice beam in the middle of our room. Huh.
Figure out how to use this. I will. I didn't turn the lights on.
You probably need the key somewhere.
Where's it go?
I don't know.
Then we took the train down to Lisbon and spent 3 nights in Lisbon.
That's quaint. Well, it is the top floor, I guess.
Before going down to Albufeira and spending 4 nights at the W.
Ready? This is a pretty blue door.
Ready? Okay.
Let's see. This is just the closet, sweetheart. The closet's this big. Imagine what the room looks like. This is gorgeous. It's a huge couch. I like having a couch and a place to sit. That's a comfortable chair. Bar area. Ooh, it's big. Yeah, it's nice and big. There's the pool I see the pictures of.
And then we transferred over to a Birastar in Lagos and spent 16 nights there at that hotel.
Let's see what this place looks like.
I put in the
Key.
key card.
So we can turn the light on.
There we go.
It has a seating area, that's good. I like that it has a seating area, so that makes me happy. Oh look,
Yes.
a big open bathtub.
Green.
How interesting. Double sinks, that's nice. A nice big shower. That is nice. Toilet area. Ooh, the bed looks nice and comfy. Now let's look outside. We're supposed to have a sea view, right?
Oh, does it? Well, yeah. There's a sea view. Over there.
This is a nice balcony though. It's big. It's fine.
And then we went back to the W for another 4 nights. And then we ended March at the Crown Plaza in Lisbon.
Yay.
What the suite looks like. Oh, this is nice. Oh, there's a little kitchenette thing too. Huh. We've not had a suite before. Oh, this is really nice. We have a big connecting balcony.
So just to give you an idea of how much we moved around the country from top to bottom. So with that being said, how much did we spend in accommodations?
Accommodations were $3,510.
$3,500. Wow. We stayed at some fabulous places though, didn't we?
Oh yeah, they're very nice. The W is very, very nice.
We stayed 8 nights at the W. That was a 5-star plus hotel. We really enjoyed that. That we would definitely recommend in Albufeira. Is that right?
Sure.
And we spent 16 nights in a Birastar in Lagos. And that was a 5-star hotel, but not nearly as nice as the W, I would say.
Yeah.
So that was really good. $3,500, that's a little over $100 a night for hotels. Me wants to tell you about the Marriott stays that we had. We had a total of 12 nights at the Marriott, and I know that we spent $3,600 in hotel stays, but the 12 nights at the Marriott covered the 5 nights we're going to stay in Kuala Lumpur, and that will be completely free then. Those $800 to $900 worth of hotel rooms we'll be spending in November will be covered by the points we earned this month. Also, the 16 nights we stayed in the Star will cover the 5 nights we are staying in Da Nang. So even though it seems like we spent a lot of money, we will be saving a lot of money with the points we've earned. Just want to give you a heads up. We got breakfast at every location though. Yep. Every location gave us free breakfast, so that was really good. Mm-hmm. So what's the next category?
Restaurants. We spent $500 this month in restaurants.
$500 in restaurants. Okay, most of that I would say we did eat. Oh, we ate Taco Bell like 3 times when we were in Lisbon. We think, but I was craving Taco Bell, so we had 3 different times in Lisbon. That was fabulous. Most part we ordered, I think, Uber Eats.
Uber Eats.
When we were in Beer Star, it was raining quite a bit. When we couldn't make it into Lagos, because you can just walk there, or it's like a 5-minute taxi ride or Uber ride. But we just ordered the Uber Eats and had it delivered. We had Indian food, we had Italian food, we had hamburgers, we had barbecue twice, I think, that were really good. So Uber Eats, but it was fairly inexpensive. How many times, if you click on our food, how many times did we actually have? Can you count that up?
No, it was one was hamburger, then Indian, Taco Bell, Indian, Italian, and then it says restaurants. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Yeah, 20 times for $500. That's not too bad, is it? It's like, I don't know what it is. What's 500 divided by 20 times? Shouldn't be all that much.
I don't know where you're at this.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah. Oh, it's here, honey. Right there. I can't see it, so you're going to have to do it. I just know where it is.
So what now?
500 divided by 20.
500 divided by 20 was $25.
Oh, so $25 per meal. That was mainly for dinners. So that was good. I should say that when we were at the W, though, we had the credit of $350 each time. So we had a total of $700 in credit. And we used that for the spa twice, I think, but mainly for the food there. So that is not reflected in that $500 at all because it was a credit and we only put in there what we used over the credit. So what's next?
Okay, let's go back here. Stats. And then it was rent in Avira was $308.
Okay, that's for our D7 visa. We pay for the rent there.
And then health insurance was $260.
It's our health insurance in Portugal, so that's good.
And then Uber rides were $232.
$232. So we did take Ubers. We took it from the airport when we landed in Porto to the hotel, and the hotel to the train station. And then several times in the Algarve, we took the Uber in because it was raining. And then when we got back to Lisbon, we took the Uber ride to the airport to get here, but also to get to the hotel. That's odd.
Yep.
So those Uber rides, that's fine. What else do we get?
Life insurance at $210.
Oh, yep, gotta have life insurance.
Cell phone at $183.
Because we have 2 plans. We have the Vodafone here and we have T-Mobile in the States.
Sightseeing at $140.
So we did sightsee. We went and did the caves and the dolphin tour, and we saw so many dolphins.
Please don't pay that ticket, okay? It's not fair for that. dolphin that's born in a dolphinarium like submarine, okay, he's not used to get food in the ocean, so he cannot survive. That's okay. That's no problem. Okay, but that guys they catch from the ocean to put it in a swimming pool. That's not fair, okay? And it's French pollinated. Beautiful, huh? The fingerprint of the dolphin is the fin, okay? This is a young generation group, okay? This is dolphins.
Mm-hmm.
That was beautiful. And the tours for the caves was amazing.
It was nice. It was pretty.
Yeah, and then we also did the aquarium when we were in Lisbon.
Mm-hmm.
So that was really nice.
Yeah.
So we did spend some money on sightseeing this time.
Then transportation for 111.
So the transportation was the train and the buses we took down from Porto to Lisbon, and then the bus rides we took from Lisbon to the Algarve. The bus rides from Lisbon to the Algarve were what, 2.5 hours, 3 hours?
Mm-hmm.
Like 12 euros total.
Mm-hmm.
So inexpensive.
Yeah.
Air conditioned, Wi-Fi on the bus. 12 euros to go almost 3 hours. That
Very
was a really
economical.
good value.
Flights were 101.
Because we flew back from Turkey, and that was the cost of the taxes and the fees. Remember, that was the business class that we got, and we paid for it with points. So that is only taxes and fees.
Groceries of 84.82.
Yeah, we did buy a few groceries here and there, but not a lot. Just some odds and ends.
General $68.
Yep.
Which is okay, just incidentals.
Incidentals. I got my nails done, things like that.
And
So
then laundry was $40.
so much less expensive than Turkey. We did it 4 different times, and it was so much cheaper than Turkey, like a third of the cost. I think it ran us about 10 euros each time, $10 each time. Really good, really good.
And then drinks.
Oh, yeah, we had drinks on the beach a few times. How much did we spend?
The drinks were $38.
Because we had to drink on the Algarve, right on the beach. You can't not go down there and not have a drink, right?
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful
Very nice.
sunsets and everything else. It was gorgeous. So how much did we spend in March?
We spent $5,791 in March.
So $5,800, and we have lived 5-star lifestyles.
Mm-hmm.
Have not really held back on food at all, and we've traveled all the way from the north of Portugal to the south of Portugal, and stayed at some really fabulous places. So $5,800.
Yep.
How do you feel about that? We're over budget by $800.
Yep, we'll need donations.
We'll need donations.
But other than that, it's great.
It
It's
is
very
great.
nice.
So this is good life. So this is our 12th month in Portugal.
Mm-hmm.
We've been here a whole year.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about
Traveling for a year.
traveling for a year?
Yeah, been great. Been wonderful.
Anything you'd change?
No. Everything was a good learning experience. Anything bad was a learning experience. Anything good was a learning experience. Yeah, everything's perfect. So, well, thank you very much, and please like and subscribe.
Thanks for watching.
Bye-bye.